Welcome to another AriasWave SNX Synthetix update. Okay, so I've been following this crypto project, which I find quite interesting, but more interestingly is the price action that I'm observing here. So as you know, I've been following this for the last few videos, and really it's been like a roller coaster ride. And it's one of those moves that you just have to have conviction. If you don't know what's going on, then most likely you're just gonna quit. Basically, you're just gonna have that feeling that what, I don't know what this is doing. Let's just stay ahead of this one. But not me. No, AriasWave tells me how to play the game. Okay, so the reason why I'm doing this video now is because we've seen quite a drop in price action since the last update, and it did perform a 0.78 retracement, right? And then it started moving back up and it's just hit a new high, broke above it, sort of just pivoting around there. But this to me looks like wave three price action. Okay. Now the bigger picture is yet to be known. That's why I don't put whether this is a zigzag or not. In my opinion, we're just tracking the 5 wave moves, correction, 5 wave move. Now, going back to that whole correction 5 wave move thing that I always talk about, if you're an Elliotician, how are you going to observe this type of price action, right? You're going to say that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? This is the problem with Elliott Wave that I've had since day one. That's why I created AriasWave. Okay, you could have thought, oh, well, we're looking like a 5 wave now. This is going to go down. We're having some corrective price action. Do you know how many times I have been absolutely wrecked thinking that Elliott Wave is any good? Elliott Wave is as good as RSI. It's subjective and it works sometimes. Like there are some good things about RSI and there are some good things about Elliott Wave, right? Well, for example, RSI is good for, detecting wave three price action or maybe divergence if you're game enough to do that. Um, yeah. Look, I'm telling you, Ellioticians would not be able to trade this, right? It'd be too complex, too complicated, too weird. I don't get it. I'm quitting. I'm taking my profits. But the thing is, right, I posted an idea when it was down at these lows around here, right? I waited for this to go up. I went to bed last night looking at this go down. I'm like, yeah, fair enough. It'll bounce. If it doesn't bounce, it's all good. I have good money management. But I had the idea. I'm sticking to my guns. My conviction is this is moving up. Okay. Now, it's moving up and we don't know where it's going to go. No, we don't. I'm not claiming that I know everything. I'm not claiming that AriasWave is the be all end all, but it's better than it's better than RSI and it's better than Elliott Wave. Okay. These are the types of things that get me members, right? Because they start to understand that there's something better out there that is probably not mainstream yet. And you know what? I don't want it to be mainstream. As soon as something becomes mainstream, everybody knows about it, everybody's using it. Who knows? It might even stop working. I highly doubt that's true, but this is an example of that type of thing, like we're not dealing here with just buying and holding a coin. We're dealing in a futures market mentality, right? And this futures market mentality means that yes, I had to go through the pain of this, but then look at the reward, look at the gain, right? No pain, no gain. So my markings here, my labeling shows you how I see this correction, how it unfolded. A, B, C, D, E. How did I do that? Because a wave four Like, just say you thought this was like an Elliott wave, 5-wave move. A wave 4 does not have, just simply put, a zigzag in it. Okay? And a wave 2 is not just an ABC pattern. That's wrong. It's completely wrong. Right? So these are the types of things that I address in my course, in my book, which is, still yet to be expanded into a larger book. But it's all free on my premium subscription. So if you're into it, if you want to learn the waves, go right ahead and learn something new, right? What's the worst thing that can happen, right? If you would have followed my idea so far, you'd be in profit, but the profits are yet to come. This is just the beginning. This is just a 1-2-1-2 pattern. What's a 1-2-1-2 pattern? What about wave 3, 4, and 5? Okay. And mind you, that wave 3 can be pretty big sometimes, right? And you need to know how to track these things. Okay. Even though I don't know exactly where this is going, right? I can use the AriasWave methodology to sense and to determine what the correction is doing. A lot of people, like, looking at the short term is great, right? You get to learn the waves and everything, but sometimes, and this is one thing that I've learned that's really ingrained in me now through this process of creating this methodology and, going through all the time frames, is that you can definitely get caught up in the small degree. You need to zoom out. You need to see the bigger picture for a moment there to understand that what you're looking at the small degree, if you go back to the larger degree, it looks like nothing, right? It depends how leveraged up you are. Like, I'm leveraged up to the kilter, but that doesn't matter because I know I have experience and I have the ability to do so based on that experience, right? So yeah, this is a perfect example of how, a correction can happen. And Arias Wave is fine with it. It doesn't care. It knows that it's certain, right? I don't need to have these, you know, uh, subscription services that track every wave. Maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I'll do what Elliott Wave does and have like a team of people who know Arias Wave that can read the waves and provide constant updates. But they're going to be way better than Elliott Wave subscriptions will ever give you, right? And those things, they're not cheap. Um, but here you're getting the beginning of it for free. You're seeing it happen in real time. You're getting a bit of background on it. I've made a video on how AriasWave works. Have you checked it out? Well, if you haven't, that's fine. But that's just like a taste of it. My members, they know exactly what to expect. They know exactly what's going on, and a lot of them are using this knowledge to their advantage, especially on XLM or even other cryptos. Now, sometimes I get it wrong. That's true. The pattern might be choppy, too choppy, a little bit awkward. But sometimes, and that's on the smaller coins mainly. Bitcoin, that one, not too bad. I think that potentially what we're seeing now is a bounce in cryptos. Now, the kind of bounce we're going to see is yet to be determined, right? The kind of bounce that we're going to see in the stock market is yet to be determined, right? There's still a few factors that I'm working on in order to bring you my next AriasWave market update video, okay? Because I don't just want to bring them out just because, oh, it's been a week, it's time for an update. No, 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 no. No way. I can't do that. I need to be able to bring an update that has value and meaning behind it, and people are going to learn, especially my members, because my videos are mainly geared towards my members, even though they're publicly presented. And that's something I learned over the last couple of years. So, be it the way it is, it makes no difference what I label as what. You trying to figure that out on your own, good luck. It took me 6 years. Okay, so right now we're looking at a potential large move to the upside. It could be in many cryptos, could be in a few. I'm going to do my best to cover a lot of these shortly over the next week or two. It's been very busy for me. I've been extremely busy with everything. So hopefully you found this video interesting and informative. Thank you for watching.